Hello, my dear friend, and welcome back to Power Within Awakening. Before we begin, let's take a moment to connect as a community of faith and purpose. Please press the like button, subscribe to our channel Power Within Awakening, and comment below with your first name followed by the words, "I was chosen. I believe in God. Amen." Remember, when we declare our faith out loud or in writing, it's as though we're speaking directly to God. Let's make our belief known and inspire others to embrace their divine calling. This year has been a challenging one, hasn't it? Many of the people you've encountered didn't treat you with the kindness and respect you deserve. Some tried to block your blessings, slow your progress, or even tear you apart emotionally. These actions weren't mere coincidences. They were attempts to interfere with the divine path God has set before you. But here's what I want you to hold on to. No one can derail what God has planned for you. His justice is unwavering, and everything will come full circle in its perfect time. Don't be surprised when you begin hearing about the people who wronged you facing their consequences. The universe doesn't make mistakes. What we put into the world comes back to us, and those who have acted with malice toward you will inevitably encounter the repercussions of their actions. But remember, as a chosen one, you don't need to seek revenge or even lift a finger. Justice belongs to God, and His ways are beyond our understanding. You are here for a reason. Divine purpose that goes beyond the ordinary. You've been given a special mission to bring healing, hope, and positivity to the world. As a chosen one, your energy is unlike anyone else's. Your spiritual strength is remarkable, and your very presence has the power to stir something deep within others. Have you noticed how some people seem uneasy around you, even without knowing why? That's because your energy awakens something in them, something they may not be ready to face. You're not like everyone else, and that's by design. God places you in people's lives for a reason. Every connection you make is part of His greater plan. Often, when you enter someone's life, it's their final opportunity to change direction, to grow, or to heal. You might not even realize the profound impact you have on others, but you are like a modern-day messenger, carrying a wake-up call for their soul. Think of yourself as a signal from God, a beacon saying, "Now is the time to make things right." Just like the angels and prophets of ancient times, you carry a message of transformation. But with this great calling comes resistance. Those who try to harm a chosen one, whether out of jealousy, ignorance, or malice, are not just harming you. They are interfering with a divine purpose. And that, my friend, is something the universe does not allow to go unanswered. Others may escape judgment for their wrongdoings, but hurting someone with a divine mission is a different matter entirely. God sees everything, even the things you're unaware of, and His protection surrounds you. You don't need to retaliate or stoop to the level of those who've wronged you. Simply stay true to yourself, hold fast to your faith, and keep moving forward with the grace that defines you. Karma always returns, and when it does, it's unmistakable. It may take weeks, months, or even years, but trust this, you will hear about the consequences faced by those who tried to harm you. People who sought to block your blessings may find their own progress halted. They may lose jobs, suffer illnesses, or feel stuck in ways they cannot overcome. Those who interfere with a pure and genuine spirit invite harsh repercussions, because their actions attack goodness itself. Messing with a chosen one is a serious mistake, one that carries weighty consequences. When someone tries to destroy what is good, what is divine, they set themselves on a path of ruin. Their lives may unravel in unexpected ways, losing relationships, opportunities, or even their own peace of mind. And you, as a chosen one, may witness this from a distance. You may hear stories of how those who wronged you lost everything they valued. It's not for you to take pleasure in these outcomes, but to understand the greater balance at work. God doesn't play when it comes to His chosen ones. He sees your heart, your intentions, and your unwavering desire to bring light into the world. He also sees those who seek to dim that light, and he acts on your behalf in ways both visible and unseen. So, keep walking your path with faith, courage, and the knowledge that you are divinely protected. The Bible makes it abundantly clear. You don't mess with a divine soul. Being a chosen one means carrying a unique light and energy that is impossible to ignore. Sometimes, you may not even realize why you're in certain places or situations. You might think it's coincidence, a chance to relax, or simply a part of your day-to-day life. But in truth, God is always placing you exactly where you're meant to be. Every moment, even the seemingly mundane ones, holds a purpose. What's extraordinary about you as a chosen one is the way people sense your presence. There's something undeniably different about you. Your energy is strong, vibrant, and pure. For some, this can feel like a beacon of hope or comfort, while for others, it stirs feelings of discomfort, jealousy, or even resentment. Why? Because your light has the power to illuminate their darkness, to awaken parts of themselves they may not be ready to confront. Sometimes, people who feel unsettled by your energy act out in ways that hurt. They might try to manipulate you, take advantage of your kindness, or sabotage your peace without you even realizing it. Their actions often stem from their own insecurities or envy, but as painful as their betrayal might feel, you don't need to fear. God sees it all. As a chosen one, you are surrounded by a powerful spiritual force. Angels, ancestors, and divine energy are always with you, shielding you from harm in ways you may never fully comprehend. This protection is unshackable and profound. Anyone who tries to harm you, whether intentionally or through ignorance, will face consequences far beyond what they anticipated. The universe doesn't forget. Here's what happens when someone wrongs a chosen one. The pain they try to inflict is redirected and amplified. If you feel hurt and call out to God for help, your prayer becomes a force of justice. The universe takes that energy and sends it back to its source, but much stronger. This isn't about revenge, it's about balance, a universal correction that ensures what was done to you is addressed. The karma that follows those who harm a chosen one isn't mild or fleeting. It's intense, often excruciating, and serves as a profound lesson to never cross someone with a pure heart and divine purpose. This isn't something to take lightly. This is spiritual law at work. Those who attempt to harm you are not just facing you. They're contending with forces far greater than they can understand. It's not just the individuals who wrong you that feel the impact. Sometimes, the people closest to them, those in the same household, the same workspace, or even riding in the same car, experience the ripple effects of their wrongdoing. When God moves to protect His chosen ones, the consequences are thorough and far-reaching. The most sobering part of this truth is that the person who harms you may be someone you once trusted. An old friend, a family member, or someone you deeply cared for. The betrayal cuts deeper because of the closeness of the relationship, but even in these cases, God sees everything. He witnesses the actions, the intentions, and the hidden moments you were never aware of. Nothing escapes His sight, and nothing goes unanswered. Your purpose as a chosen one is not to fight back or retaliate. You are not placed on this earth to carry the burden of anger or revenge. Instead, your mission is to bring love, healing, and peace. That is the essence of your divine calling. And while you focus on fulfilling that purpose, there is a spiritual battle happening behind the scenes. One in which you are divinely protected. When someone attempts to harm you, these unseen forces step in to shield you. You may not notice it immediately, but over time, the truth reveals itself. Sometimes, years may pass before you hear about someone from your past who wronged you. Suddenly, you learn that their life has taken a difficult turn. They may lose opportunities, relationships, or their peace of mind. This isn't coincidence, it's the natural consequence of their actions. When people refuse to apologize or make things right, They hold on to the negative energy they created. That energy doesn't disappear, it lingers, waiting to return to its source. The universe knows exactly where to send it back. People often believe they can escape judgment or accountability for their actions, especially when they harm someone as pure-hearted as you. But eventually, their actions catch up with them, often when they least expect it. This is how the universe works. Balance that cannot be cheated or bypassed. As a chosen one, you may never witness the full extent of what happens to those who harm you, but trust that justice is always served. Your focus should remain on your path, your purpose, and the light you bring to this world. Keep walking in faith, knowing that you are deeply loved and protected. You can't outrun the energy you put into the world. Every action, every intention, every word, it all carries energy. When that energy is negative, it doesn't just vanish, it lingers, multiplies, and eventually finds its way back to you. And when it does, it returns with far more intensity than when it was first sent out. This is a universal truth, one that cannot be escaped or denied. If there's something you've done wrong, especially toward a chosen one, and you haven't taken steps to make it right, understand this: the longer you wait, the heavier the consequences become. Negative energy builds like a dam ready to burst, and when karma finally comes, it's swift, powerful, and unavoidable. There are countless real-life stories that illustrate this. People who have wronged a chosen one often face dire consequences. In some cases, their lives spiral into unimaginable hardship, and yes, sometimes they even lose their lives. Why? Because messing with a chosen one is not just an offense against that person. It's an affront to the divine mission they carry. Chosen ones are sent into this world to uplift, guide, and bring light to others. Ignoring the opportunity they bring, or worse, actively trying to harm them, seals one's fate in a way that cannot be undone. As a chosen one, it's important to remember that holding on to hurt or resentment is not your burden to carry. Yes, people will wrong you. Today, tomorrow, next week. It's part of the human experience. But your role is not to dwell on the pain or seek revenge. Your role is to rise above, knowing that divine forces are always working behind the scenes on your behalf. Anyone who tries to harm you, whether it's through physical actions, manipulation, or even malicious intentions, is only setting the stage for their own downfall. When they plotted against you, they unknowingly signed up for the full weight of karmic justice. And when karma returns, it will do so with a force they never anticipated. But even when you hear about the consequences they face, through intuition, through others, or through circumstances made clear by the universe, don't take joy in it. That's not what your journey is about. Instead, let those moments serve as a quiet reminder. You are protected. You are watched over by forces far greater than anything on this earth. Your energy, your purpose, and your mission are sacred, and nothing or no one can interfere with what God has planned for you. The lesson here is profound. You don't need to fight back. You don't need to explain yourself or retaliate. Karma is the great equalizer, and it handles everything in perfect timing. While others may try to tear you down, your job is simply to keep moving forward, staying aligned with your divine mission. Trust that every setback is temporary and every wrong will be made right in due course. So, as we come to the end of this message, let's take a moment to reflect on everything shared today. If there's one piece of advice to carry with you, it's this: trust the process. Let go of the pain, focus on your purpose, and allow the divine to handle the rest. Before you leave, I have a request. If this message resonated with you, please press the like button, subscribe to our channel, Power Within Awakening, and share this video with your friends. Together, we can spread light and encouragement to others who need it. Comment below with your first name followed by the words, "I was chosen. I believe in God." Amen. Let's declare our faith, inspire others, and remind the world that no matter what happens, divine protection is always with us. Thank you for being here, and may your path be filled with peace, purpose, and unwavering strength.